A moving box tearing under pressure is a visible sign of logistical strain. Relocation also carries an invisible pressure, the powerful emotions and grief tied to the rooms we are preparing to leave. To process this weight, we can use a structured framework called the emotional walkthrough. This requires setting aside a specific window of time, usually 1 to 2 hours, depending on the size of the property. The protocol is flexible. You can complete it alone, as a couple, or with your entire family. It is essential to perform this exercise as a standalone task, entirely separate from the physical chaos of packing boxes. Addressing the emotional side of a move is a necessary step to prevent the psychological exhaustion that often follows a major relocation. Start by standing at the threshold of the first room or zone in your home. Establishing a physical presence in the space is the first step of the protocol. If you have already moved away, you can perform a mental version of this walkthrough by visualizing each room in detail. Once you are in the space, identify the happiest experience that took place within these specific walls. This floor plan highlights a driveway where a family identified a peak memory, racing to drag heavy garbage cans to the curb. Discussing these moments creates a shared baseline. Do not overlook transitional areas. The path should include the stairs, backyard, and driveway. Isolating these peak positive moments provides the emotional stability needed before you address the more difficult memories tied to the home. Now identify the most painful or emotionally charged negative memory associated with this same room. The risk here is high. Discussing painful memories often leads participants to start arguing about the past all over again. To avoid this, follow the decision tree. The successful path requires you to state only how you felt without diving back into details. You might simply say you felt misunderstood or unfair, briefly reminding your heart of the emotion. The goal is acknowledgement, not analysis. Avoid the urge to investigate why these things happened. By holding both the positive and the negative memories in your mind at once, you neutralize the room's emotional hold on you. This process strips the history of the room of its active power, making it easier to leave the space behind. Once you have addressed both sides of the room's history, speak directly to the space to begin the closure process. Use these specific phrases, "thank you" and "goodbye." The intent is to reduce the emotional impact of the move. As you say these words, the room begins to feel less like an active part of your present. When the room feels finished, move to the next area on your checklist and repeat the sequence of positive recall, negative acknowledgement, and closure. Formalizing your exit helps clarify the transition, ensuring you don't carry the emotional weight of one room into the next. The protocol is complete once you have walked through every interior room and defined exterior boundary on the property. This exercise isn't about forgetting the years you spent in a home or erasing your history. Instead, the emotional impact of that move is significantly lessened, preventing the transition from feeling overwhelming. With the emotional weight addressed, you can return to the physical logistics of the move with a clearer focus. By saying goodbye, you prepare to enter your new environment with a clean slate.